Okay, let me tell you a story. This one actually hit close to home because it started with a girl I went to school with. She went to Hawaii with her family. Dream trip, right? Gorgeous beaches, luau's, sunsets straight out of a postcard. But then, the bad luck started. Her car's transmission blew. Weird things started going wrong. And one day, while she was cleaning out her purse, boom, she finds a lava rock just sitting there like, "Hey girl, miss me?" Turns out, she had thought she'd returned everything they picked up on the island. But this little hitchhiker slipped through the cracks. And apparently, you don't mess with that, because according to a Hawaiian legend, that is how you get cursed by Pele, the mythological goddess of fire. Needless to say, her son wrote the fastest apology note of his life and mailed that rock straight back to Hawaii. And that, my friends, is how I fell down the rabbit hole of Pele's curse. If you've never heard of this, me neither. Let me break it down. Pele is the mythological Hawaiian goddess of fire, volcanoes, and creation itself. She basically is the boss of the islands. Fierce, fiery, and not the type you want to annoy. The legend says if you take anything from Hawaii, rocks, sand, shells, even a little lava pebble, you're stealing from Pele. And she will know. And she will curse you with bad luck until you return it. I mean, we're talking accidents, broken cars, health issues, marriages falling apart, and I'm not exaggerating. There are thousands of stories of people mailing stuff back to Hawaii begging for forgiveness. Quick history lesson, because Pele is way more interesting than your average mythological figure. She was born from the earth goddess Haumea, and from the start, she was trouble. Constantly fighting with her siblings, constantly searching for a home. Everywhere she went, she struck the ground with her staff, bringing fire and lava. Eventually, she settled in Kilauea, one of the most active volcanoes in the world. That's her home base. She's known to appear as a beautiful young woman with flowing hair, or sometimes as an old, frail woman. And here's the creepiest part. Some people claim to have seen her hitchhiking along Hawaiian roads, or just walking around, dressed all in white. Another white lady. And if you don't stop for her, yeah, bad luck's coming your way. So when we talk about Pele's curse, it's not just superstition. It's tied directly to a mythological goddess who literally embodies fire and destruction. And here's where things get wild. At Hawaii's Volcanoes National Park, rangers receive thousands of letters and packages every year. People send back rocks, sand, even whole bags of shells with handwritten apology notes. Letters usually go like this. "Ever since I took this rock, nothing has gone right. Please take it back. I'm sorry." One person blamed the curse for losing their job and their house. Another for a car accident. Couples claim their marriages fell apart. Families report illnesses, injuries, and just wave after wave of bad luck. So many rocks get mailed back that the park has a special section for them. Imagine being the poor ranger who has to open the box after box of cursed lava like, another one. Guess I'll just put it with the others. It's both hilarious and just a little terrifying. And let me sprinkle in a few of the craziest real life I messed with Pele and she messed back stories that people have told. One couple on their honeymoon pocketed some lava rocks for luck. By the time they got home, their brand new car had broken down, their pet got sick, and they started fighting constantly. They mailed the rocks back with a note, "We're trying to save our marriage. Please forgive us." A tourist from Europe said after taking sand, he lost his wallet, his passport, and then his house caught on fire. He sent the sand back with a letter that basically read like a breakup letter. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. And this is so funny. He sent the sand back with a letter that basically read like a breakup text to Pele. "It's not you, it's me. Please just let me live." Park rangers even say some people show up in person to return the rocks as if mailing them isn't good enough. One ranger told a reporter, "People will walk up, hand me a bag of lava like it's radioactive and say, 'Please just put it back where it belongs.'" It has gotten so common that Hawaii has an unofficial nickname for these packages: the cursed rocks. Now, skeptics say that this is just guilt mixed with coincidence. You take a rock, you know you're not supposed to, and suddenly every stubbed toe and flat tire feels like the universe punishing you. But here's the thing. When thousands of people are sending back rocks with nearly identical stories, you start to wonder, coincidence? Maybe. Or maybe Pele has a very strict return policy. And honestly, even if you don't believe, are you really going to risk angering a mythological goddess of fire? Like, do you really want Airbnb catching on fire because you pocketed a pebble? Here's where it gets deeper. Pele's curse isn't just about superstition. It's about cultural respect. For Hawaiians, the land is sacred. The lava, the rocks, the sand. It's not just scenery. It's alive. Taking without permission is like walking into someone's house and grabbing their favorite mug and saying, "Thanks for the free souvenir." It's disrespectful. So whether or not you believe in the curse, it serves a purpose, reminding visitors to respect the land. But I gotta tell you something. It's pretty normal when you go on vacation or beaches and common to pick up shells and sand without thinking of it as being rude. Hawaii is just different. And now we come back to where this all started. The girl I went to school with didn't know. Most people don't. She thought she had returned everything, but that sneaky little lava rock hiding in her purse? Yeah, Pele wasn't having it. The transmission died, the bad luck rolled in, and suddenly Hawaii's souvenir turns into Hawaii's revenge. Luckily, once they found the rock and sent it back with an apology, hopefully things will calm down. But it makes you wonder, with all the apologies and rocks being sent back to the island, maybe Pele accepts apologies. So here's the moral of the story. If you go to Hawaii, take the memories, take the pictures, take the pina colada, the ukulele music, the hulu lessons, but leave the rocks, the sand, and the shells exactly where they are. Because whether you believe in Pele's curse or not, you really don't want to test the patience of a mythological goddess who literally lives in an active volcano. This is NightlyHaven, reminding you the shadows have teeth. The land remembers, and sometimes even the rocks are watching. Sleep tight, guys.